All right, today I want to talk about the symptoms and things, how I got to stage 3C cancer, and the symptoms that I had and ignored that got me to this stage. So, first of all, I am 44 years old and I've always had very, very bad period pains, but in the past couple of years they started getting even worse. My doctor has told me that I've had cancer for over 2 years now, probably about 2.5 years, maybe even longer than that. But the thing is, wombs are meant to hold babies and keep everything out of this place, so it can live in cancers can live inside your uterus for a very long time before it spreads out. And my cramps were getting worse and worse from about a year ago. Yeah, I'd say about a year ago now. It was around May, and it's March now. So from around May, I started getting a little bit more discharge than, and I thought it was just because I was getting older and I was wearing panty liners, and then it just started getting more and more. I had cramps and fatigue. Some days I would sleep and sleep wouldn't get rid of my fatigue. I'd still be tired. And what else was there? There was some nausea, a little bit of nausea, and migraines, and just feeling like brain foggy and stuff like that. And that all kind of, I was looking up symptoms, what it could be, especially the discharge was a little bit concerning. Basically everything, all the symptoms that I had overlapped with perimenopause. So what I did was I called my mum a few months ago and I asked her what age she went through menopause, and she said she was 40. She didn't have any symptoms, but she went through menopause at around 40. And so I'm 44. I was thinking, yeah, it's just menopause and I just have to go through it because every woman goes through it in one form or another. And I just had to push through it. So that's exactly what I did. Until it got to a point where it was getting really bad and I was up to the sanitary pads, the nighttime sanitary pads. They were getting soaked through and the fatigue was getting worse. The cramps were debilitating, but I've had like really debilitating cramps my whole life through my periods. So because I run an animal sanctuary and I had a lot of neuters and spays to do, what I ended up doing was I wanted to wait until the end of this month, actually, the end of March, to finish all the neuter and space surgeries and then get myself seen to, because at the sanctuary, the animals always come first. And it got to a point where I couldn't take it anymore, and I asked one of volunteers to drive me to a gynecologist to just get a checkup and ask for some supplements to get through menopause, basically. And she took a look, and apparently she saw like straight away that it wasn't. She said I took a biopsy, but this isn't a kind of a case where we wait a week for the test results to come out. You need to go to a bigger hospital right away. So the next day, she wrote us a referral letter to this hospital that I'm in, and that day, just through echo, like ultrasound and physical examination, he said, I have cancer. And he said it was at least stage 2B at the moment, but I have to do a lot more tests. So over the next 2 weeks after that, we did tests after tests. We did MRIs, we did PET scans, and all of these tests, and it came back that I had stage 3C1R, small cell neuroendocrine carcinoma, which is a very aggressive, extremely malignant, very rare cancer. And I mean, they say don't Google the prognosis and stuff, but it has a very, very poor prognosis. And we're looking at about 1 to 3 years. And then 2 days ago, we're 2 weeks, just over 2 weeks into treatment now. 2 days ago, my doctor did say to me that it's likely that I have less than a year left, which very much sucks because 2 of those months I'm spending in hospital, and like every minute counts at the moment. Okay, I have to pause the video. Sorry. Sorry, I had to pause the video for a second. Every second counts. I'm making this video because I really want women to check themselves out. It's very important. After you hit like 35, 40, go get checked. Absolutely get checked. If this video, if this video can save one person, it's worth it. What I do have is a really rare cancer, and prognosis is bad, but 90% of people get another type of cancer that is a lot more treatable, and you can absolutely live a long time, but you need to catch it quickly. So if you ever think that anything's wrong, please go get yourself checked out.